Alright everyone, welcome back to another match now. This time it'll be random name, I don't know, versus Astrid Park. And it'll be random name, I don't know's first match. Because he was the high seed. And we'll be starting the match now. I'm your caster and your ref as well. So I'll be doing this alone, or perhaps we'll have someone joining in later on. Alright, and on with the rolls now. And RandomNameIdk will be rolling 83 points. And we're just waiting for Astrid Park to roll. And Astrid rolls 98 points. And he will be winning the roll. Astrid will get the first pick and the second ban, while random name I don't know will get the first ban and second pick. He will be banning Hidden One. And now it will be random I don't know. Astrid Park's ban. Oh, Astrid Park is not very happy about that ban. We're just waiting for Astrid Park to ban. And he'll be banning double time too. And it looks like this is the first ban for double time too. So sorry Taiko Mom, no more 100% pick rate. And it'll be Astrid Park's first pick. And his first pick will be Noma too. Interesting. Very interesting pick here. I love this song. I just like heavy dubstep, especially Fear Migraine, which is one of you guys' favorite maps. And good luck to both of them. be going on with the match now. Onto the first guy here, and Astrid Park will be getting the first miss. Not the first miss, actually, the first 100. And random name, I don't know, will still be holding his double S. And also, we're now going to be joined by our second caster. Say hello to Yunjin. Astrid Park will be holding the slightly better accuracy with almost 20,000 points lead. But they're both still pretty evenly matched here, and it could still be very well anyone's game. Random name, I don't know, with the better accuracy here, but it looks like Astrid Park has more finishers to his name, so he'll still be holding the lead. And also the full combo by Astrid Park as well.
Looks like I joined in such a great timing here for around 32 matches. And hello chat will be focusing on the match between RandomNameIdk and Astrid Park. And hello Vin Hazer.
Hello, Yunjin.
Yeah, I'll be joining just in time for such a really close first pick from Astrid Park, but seems like the FC is doing its job here. After 99.19%, the accuracy is not as high as RandomNameIdk until the final session, but the FC does the job, and Astrid Park will be taking his first pick. Quite close map, honestly, especially without that one singular break from IDK there. It would have been the lead would have swapped to it would have been a break point.
And it looks like random name, I don't know, will be picking double time one. I think he's trying to make use of the how Astrid Park banned DT2. So he's trying to use DT against Astrid Park. Just trying to hopefully win it in the accuracy battle.
Yeah, RandomNameIdk after all is a really strong player, I would say, on the DT department. Definitely one of the best player in that regard, and I mean being number one in Vietnam after all, really used to playing these kind of maps because you know nowadays double time is the best way to get PP, and he's definitely good at the overall difficulty handling on the double time pick. Minami Kawaki wo Ameku. This map, it's I won't say it's completely your typical DT1 because there's quite a bit of BPM swaps switches from time to time, and with the I would say the rawness of the song really speaks a lot of offbeats throughout the entire map, and it's not your regular offbeats. Like there are triplets that are in the offbeat section which could cause players accuracy, especially if you are a rolling player. Some rolling players are really not used to playing these type of maps. So we'll see how does Astrid Park respawn on this pick. Usually he's more like an HD dude and doesn't like playing hard rock, but it seems like he's scared of RandomNameIdk's double time strings, especially his rank.
Yeah, random name I don't know is good at mostly streaming, so I would say double time is going to be one of his strengths here against Astrid Park. But it looks like random name I don't know will be dropping to 94%, but that's still better than Astrid Park with 93% and creeping up. And it looks like there's going to be a pretty even score here.
Yeah, seems like the roughness of the map already causes quite a bit of trouble to both of our players, but seems like it has been causing a bit more on RandomNameIdk side, dropping his accuracy down to 95%. Astrid Park still on the 97%, enough to take around a 13,000 point lead, but that's not enough to recover for a miss, so he still needs to stay on the full combo and hold on all of his accuracies and trying to defend against RandomNameIdk's pick, but it's looking out really well for him. Already 35% of the map passed through, and Astrid Park is leading on his opponent's pick. Into our second version, I would say one of the most difficult sections to act, and as Astrid Park does find a break on his own there, RandomNameIdk is gonna work on the combo advantage as he is on the combo cap and gaining score. Now we see a tiny bit of the red in favor of RandomNameIdk.
But here Astrid and random name I don't know will be exchanging score leads because they're still pretty even on the match, but with Astrid Park's miss there, it'll be snowballing all the way to random name I don't know, and it's going to be a 10,000 score lead and increasing. But here Astrid Park with the slightly better accuracy, he may be able to make it up, but it looks like he'll be finding another miss, and it may be over for Astrid Park actually.
And that's a thickness on its own. It's a Bancho break. Bancho has been playing our casters quite a bit here, but so it's actually still a really close match. It has been down to a 4-digit score difference. RandomNameIdk still holding on to FC, trying to keep his mark over there. But he finds a break. Astrid Park, it's gonna be leading right at the end of the map. This is really close, down to 5,000 points difference. But Astrid Park with his FC here is gonna be extending his lead, and a win is a win. Final session of the SV slowdown. Seems like Astrid Park holds this on, and the final ending there gonna let Astrid Park takes the point as we see RandomNameIdk gives up at the ending there, and that's gonna be a break point in favor of the lower seed here. And what a way to start off this match.
And it'll be another pick by Astrid Park here. Could he get the sweep here? Honestly, seeing how random name I don't know has been, it looks like he's just not that good at DT compared to Astrid Park despite the DT2 ban. So that was not a good play by random name I don't know. And the momentum will be all the way to Astrid Park.
It probably is a keyboard failure, but the pause suddenly, it's just unfortunate case for him. Hopefully it's not any causes any situation. My apologies there if I say use the word quite a bit harsh over there. Hopefully that's not the case. But
Astrid Park will be picking Hard Rock too. He's just trying to get the accuracy battle going on, seeing how random name I don't know has been the past two picks.
Yep, Hard Rock 2, quite a bit of a faster, speedier pace. Map of the pool. It's still one of the I would say quite a bit more comfortable maps, despite being a Hard Rock 2 pick. This map, there's quite a bit of a weird finishers throughout the latter half of the pick, and some of the higher scroll speed there may cause a bit of a reading trouble in favor of two players. Kind of surprising pick from Astrid Park over here then. Honestly, seeing his qualifiers results, definitely not really a player that is absolutely favored towards Hard Rock, but more so on HD. So, not seeing hidden picks or something stuff is definitely quite interesting. We'll see how it moves on from now on, because it has been certainly a very exciting match here, and hopefully no more technical issues happening to RandomNameIdk or whatever happened at the end of the last map here. And he's gonna be putting all his strengths this time on Hard Rock 2. Hopefully he can get back a breakpoint. Alright, throughout the first part of the pick, as we do see Astrid Park finally gives us something for us to talk about. Finding the first drop over there, despite a wonderful accuracy, that's going to give RandomNameIdk a nice lead over here, because this map only has 400 combo, and any combo misses can be detrimental to your score.
It looks like both of their accuracy are still pretty close to each other, but the early lead will be held by random name, I don't know. It's quite a tough map, despite the accuracy battle for Astrid Park, because of the SV here. It may not be very well suited for Astrid Park's playstyle or Astrid Park's strengths. As we can see how Astrid Park is dropping 100s here and there already.
Yeah, we do see RandomNameIdk is gonna be moving on this pick. I was kind of surprised to see this being selected, but at the end, it seems like RandomNameIdk definitely more of a speedier guy, and successfully takes back the breakpoint, and once again going for something that he's the most famous of. Speedier type of stuff.
Looks like we'll be seeing the speed pick by random name, I don't know.
Yeah,
With Noma 3.
I mean, this player, one of the few that is able to achieve over 100,000, a million 60k on double Taiwan qualifiers here, and also almost securing a double S on the speed back on Noma 3. And so it was quite an unexpected pick from him, and seems like after the DT1 drop there, Astrid Park gives back a breakpoint to him. Now he is ready on Noma 3. However, this map is one of the few maps that I think is a lot more easier, like a way easier compared to the qualifiers. It's only 230 BPM. There are a bit of awkward patterns, but compared to qualifiers, it's nothing. The map is 5.1 XRs. RandomNameIdk probably access this like in his breakfast or something. I mean, he is a really strong speed player after all as well. So Astrid Park gonna be having such a rough time going against this player. Thankfully, the map is a lot easier, and he might be able to win out if RandomNameIdk does find quite a bit of mistakes throughout the map. But let's not hope for that. Let him take. And if you're the one who support RandomNameIdk, definitely want him to take this pick back. And we are back to even pace. That's so.
This is definitely a random name, I don't know, pick, but they're both still holding on strong to their double S's. The lead is still going back and forth, and it looks like, oh, wait, was that a stream bug? I think it kind of showed. Yeah, that was Bancho. Blame Bancho. And it looks like that's a real miss by Astrid Park. But Astrid Park will still be holding on to all 300s. No 100s for both of them yet. This is
unfortunate from Astrid Park dropping just one singular note on the patterning. Maybe have a bit of a reading mistake over there on that pattern. Now RandomIdk with a singular miss ahead in favor of Astrid Park.
This is a pretty consistent map, seeing how a lot of people has double S this, so that'll be a very tough miss by Astrid Park even if he can hold on to the 300s. And with only 101 miss difference, Random Name Aduna will be holding on to 20,000 point lead out in the second API here.
He has to rush out though. If he finds a break in here, I do believe it's still gonna swap back to Astrid Park because Astrid Park has just one flat out misses and nothing else. And I do believe the combo is more than 1,000 point, but as time slowly running out, I don't think any one single break here would flex it back to Astrid Park, and seems like it's going to be that one single break there from Astrid Park to seal the deal on this pick, and a double S from RandomNameIdk to close out the map as like I said before the map even started. It's a 230 BPM. It's a speed map. He probably played these in his breakfast, SSDs in his breakfast, and
He plays this in his sleep.
so true. And what a nice play from him. Amazing double SM to even back the pace. Now 2-2 next pick from Astrid Park.
And now it'll be Astrid Park to pick.
Yeah, checking back at the qualifier scores is actually RandomNameIdk is more favored towards hidden. However, those hiddens are completely different type of stuff compared to what we saw in hidden now in this pool. As we do see Astrid still going for the hard rock, trying to go for the accuracy pick. Hard rock
Yes.
one.
Again, Astrid Park with the accuracy pick here, Hard Rock. He'll be the one picking both of the Hard Rocks here. And it looks like Random Name, I don't know, will be going on for a few moments. Don't know what he's doing. Maybe perhaps he's just changing his peripherals for Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, Hard Rock 1 mapped by Breeze Master, custom map of the tournament, and the thing that you need your eyes on is definitely the overall difficulty, being only 6.3 before even Hard Rock puts on, and that's higher overall difficulty than basically rest of the pool before Hard Rock even put on, and as a tall order for players to access map, already 8.8 after Hard Rock. There's also a bit of an offbeat, even though they are consistent throughout the entire map, you still need some offbeats maintained at this overall difficulty. Few bursts on the 1-6, but I don't think those are really the most difficult part, and mostly just holding on your act in this song. Again, I don't think qualifiers scores would be mattering on this pool again. RandomNameIdk has a 960k on. Sorry, not 960k. Yeah, okay, no. I apologize again. It's it is 960k on qualifiers Hard Rock 1. But honestly, that qualifiers Hard Rock 1, I would say, benefits quite a bit to some speed players. And we do see Astrid Park also has a 944k, so despite the map being a bit more favored towards single tap players on qualifiers pool, we still their scores are still this close, and Astrid Park has been winning out on some of these like weirdest type of picks to see how both players performs on this map.
Yeah, Astrid Park here with the Hard Rock 1 and Hard Rock 2 pick. He's just trying to bet it all on his accuracy against Random Name, I don't know. He might be correct, but he'll be finding one miss there already, like he did in the previous match. So it may not be all that good for Astrid Park to pick both Hard Rocks against Random Name, I don't know. but we'll see next.
That seems like a weird, weird, weird like client's lack miss there. He just missed. He just did not tap any single notes in that singular Kantan one-dot patterning, and that's an unfortunate case for him. As RandomNameIdk gonna try to bring back the lead, but we do see the overall difficulty of the map really troubles his accuracy over here. So Astrid still has chance despite the early drop from him. Still 15,000 points difference and really close accuracy between these two players, so it's still anyone's game.
However, the one miss is still going to be pretty punishing here for Astrid Park, because he's still got 14,000 points to go before getting on to the switch. Despite the similar accuracy here, but we'll be going on to 3/4 of the map already. But Astrid Park really make it to get the point for himself. On to the next guy.
We still have one of the hardest sections left of the map though. We do see both players dropping basically the same amount of 100 counts, and a stream of there no body drops on that stream really, and that's basically the last difficult part of the map. Rest are just accuracy, and that's not gonna help Astrid Park. He needs a break from RandomNameIdk if he wants to win this pick right now. But seems like the fate has been sealed, and that is going to be the second break point and the third point in a row from RandomNameIdk. Astrid Park slowly being pushed against the walls, and what an unfortunate break over there. If he did not miss that, he will be winning this map by a singular 100, and that's how close these two players in terms of accuracy it is. But RandomNameIdk winning out the combo, winning out the battle, and moving on to his picks might actually able to reach the break point, reach to a match point if he does win his next pick. Let's see what he's gonna go for next.
Looks like he'll be picking Prima too. I wonder who mapped this. I wonder.
I wonder who did you somehow put your hands on this map as well?
No, this is Mushroom. No.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm sure that the reason that my map isn't here is not in this PC right now.
Yes, this map, I do believe Finaser also knows a lot about this map.
Yes. Actually,
Yeah.
did you know I helped out on Mushroom to make this map?
I know.
Yeah, but he only used it as reference. But that's good enough, I guess. It's a pretty good map. Yeah, I would say this is a pretty good consistency-free mod map. But with the kinda anti-mod as reason, it could be anyone's game because of some random upsets that could happen.
Yeah, this map, I would say, actually slightly bit easier on HD, despite the SV also go like high and slow. But the map being mostly 1-4, not mostly, but basically 1-4 only, is a really smooth things out for Hidden. And Hard Rock, you need to play some sessions on 220 BPM after all. And that's quite quick. That's quicker than the Hard Rock 2 we have over here. And usually there's some weird patterns as well that might trip up players on Hard Rock. And remember, Free Mod 2 is also known as Force Mod in this tournament. You can only put either Hidden or Hard Rock. You cannot put either of them. So only one single mod choice, as we do see both of our players going for the solid Hard Rock pick. Want to avoid the HD as much as possible. No pick set on HD and no HD mod being selected for the Force mod pick. It's gonna be once again Hard Rock free battle, as RandomNameIdk has been winning out tiny bit on all the Hard Rock picks. It might be another really close match, as already things start off with only 200 difference being dropped by Astrid Park, and that's all on the map. all the difference so far.
Astrid Park will need this point a lot to not get random name I don't know into match point. But it looks like random name I don't know will be dropping his double S there. And Astrid Park will slowly creep in the accuracy with the lead of only 4,000 here. But despite what Yeonjin said, like how this map is easier on hidden, it's funny how they did double hard rock again. This is like the millionth time that free mod or force mod I would say has been double hard rock. But it is a kind of close match for the first Kia, isn't it?
SP is gonna get a bit quicker after this. So far, only 300 difference between these two players. 700 from RandomNameIdk and 1000 from Astrid Park. So it's all down to those 300. But we're gonna get some weirder patterning and a quicker SV as we do see once again leads get tiny bit closer as more 100s being dropped by RandomNameIdk and Astrid Park is able to hold on his accuracy. We have the last session left. Not the last session left, but we have one more KI session left, and those are the quickest spot of the map. So players need to watch out for the last part. Astrid Park dropping few more 100 to extend the lead between these two players, but it's once again only a 5,000 points difference between them. It's so close that it could be flicker based on just accuracy. Last part of the map.
This is a pretty close score difference, going down to 1,000 even, but the map is ending pretty soon. Can Astrid Park take this point?
It's 100 difference between them two. It's so close. I think it's gonna be a tie. It is going to be a tie
And
between
it
these
is
two players. We are going to be seeing the map play once again on Create's machine.
We'll be seeing this map again.
Oh my god. $1,300 between these two players. Run it back, boys. We're gonna be seeing Force Mod 2 again. And that's gonna be making all the players stressful. I mean, you just tie the map and you know that you might possibly need to do better. And that stress gets to you. It gets to a lot of players all the time. We might see a singular break again. And also with the high scroll speed, it's gonna be a nerve-wracking machine over here on Force Mod 2 as the players ready up again. Let's see what they choose another mod, but I do believe both players are just gonna go with the same hard rock mod again.
Looks like we'll be rerunning this with both hard rock again.
Yep, that's Viniso also being our referee. He gets a bit of slight information ahead of us.
Yes,
So we're just gonna see hard rock again.
we're gonna see double hard rock again in this map. They're just going to try to see who makes the first mistake, or rather who makes the most mistakes.
And the mistake is very tiny because any 100 counts is gonna matter. That's gonna be a break from Astrid Park, and that stress that I was talking about already caused up hit Astrid Park, and instantly we won't be seeing a tie again in this map. Sad to see this is what things happen. Sometimes the mental of the players tells the story, and we definitely see that mental caught him up. It's heartbreaking, but that's tournament. In such a tight situation, you want to play the best in it, but sometimes your hand just doesn't say so, your brain just doesn't say so, your heart couldn't take it, and RandomNameIdk going as strong as ever, only a singular 100 on 200 on this pick so far. and actually performing better than the last time.
Oh, Astrid Park with the chain 100s. Looks like the nerfs are going to get to Astrid Park here, but random name I don't know will still be going strong with a bigger score lead this time. It could be random name I don't know's win here for this score.
6-100 from RandomNameIdk. Pass through one of the dancer session off the map. We still have one more high scroll speed session at the last part of the map, but here is gonna be some 3 points building in, and that's not looking well for Astrid Park because Astrid Park needs a break as soon as possible from RandomNameIdk, but he's not going to break on such an easy section where the scroll speed does get quicker slightly, but I don't think there's enough time for Astrid Park to come back just yet, and we do see unfortunate case of Astrid Park. It was a super close battle on our first, even getting a tie here, but seems like the nerves has got to him, and that's going to be RandomNameIdk secures the Frost Mod 2 pick on his own pick, leading into a match point.
Astrid needs a miracle pick here in order to get to random name I don't know and get himself a point and perhaps a tiebreaker. But all that's left is Hidden 2 and Pre-Mod 1.
Also no Mod 1.
Also no Mod 1. So it's all consistency.
There's a Hidden 2 though, but it seems like all players just completely want to avoid the Hidden 2. I think it's gonna be no Mod 1. I mean, first Mod 1, we do see all. I don't think he want to go for Hidden, and that map is hard on Hidden anyway. And so far, all 4 maps, whole Hard Rock battle, he has lost out slightly bit, and might as well go back to the no mod consistency map and hope for RandomNameIdk to find a break. But gonna say here, so far all the random misses, not the random misses, but all the unfortunate misses has coming out from Astrid Park's side. So going for a no mod 1, more like a less bad pick, but we'll see how he works on. And he absolutely wants to FC this pick. It's gonna be a gamble map. RandomNameIdk again should be completely fine on this map. And I mean, he's a rank 200, and despite there's a bit of a 1-6, those are fairly easy compared to most 1-6, and he should be able to handle them. A bit of an offbeat though, but compared to what we saw on Hard Rock 1 and DT2, DT1, those are nothing. We'll be starting on no mod 1, Kiko.
It may be that we're not going to see a hidden pick at all in this match. If Astrid Park wins this, or random name I don't know might just go to free mod 1 or hidden 2, who knows.
No matter which map left and which map he picked, I think both kind of favor towards him, and I think so does this pick, as we already see Astrid Park's nerves hasn't been calmed down since Force Mod 2, already finding a first drop very early on. Good news is that this map is one of the longest map. It's the longest one in the entire. We also have tiebreaker, and it has a lot of combo. But the early break there is not looking well for him. And also to the players who is cheering up for Astrid Park.
But random name I don't know will be dropping the double S here, and Astrid Park just needs another mistake from random name I don't know in order to get the score lead. But we're still in the early part of the map, just the first minute. going on to this banger slow part.
Yeah, it's also nerve-wracking here, honestly.
Yeah,
Maybe not so much for RandomNameIdk because he knows that he just needs to hold on an FC, and I think that's the thing that he needs to least worry about. I think the thing that worries him the most is that he's somehow losing this while getting only 100 count, because Astrid Park is amazing at accuracy, but that has been shielded because he saw Astrid Park miss, so he knows that he just needs to hold on an FC, and he has been holding an FC throughout the entire match.
your accuracies will match like how it matched in the previous match with Element and Zest here. But the accuracy favor will be going slowly to Astrid Park. Yet despite that, random name I don't know will still be holding on the better combo. But the score lead is very small again, with only 3,000 difference. So this could very well be like in the previous match where this map will be deciding if the match point will be the winner or if Astrid Park will be still alive and to pick another map.
Into the break again, I think that one extra 100 from Astrid Park basically gives us an idea. I think that should be around 500 difference between these two players. If RandomNameIdk does drop 500, it's gonna give back to Astrid Park, but that 500s. Astrid Park is hoping that 500 cut is gonna be coming up soon. Again, there's the weirdest offbeat in the last part of the map, which can cause accuracy drop some players, but this match only OD 5.7 compared to Hard Rock 2. He needs more. S2 from RandomNameIdk. He needs quite a few more just yet.
Astrid Park will be finding the miss here and the lead will go all the way to random name I don't know with 20,000 point lead. But the map is ending pretty soon.
Yeah, that might be sealing the deal from Astrid Park. All eyes on RandomNameIdk to close out the FC. Unfortunate case for Astrid Park holding on his best in the last map, but unfortunately dropping after 1-6 in the final parts of the map. Despite we see first 2 points from Astrid Park, RandomNameIdk has woken up and seems to close out the match in a dominant fashion after those first 2 maps. We have one really close, I would say more than one really close maps in between the Hard Rock picks, so especially seeing a tie on the 4 small pick, but sadly here, no more one. The nerves has called up Astrid Park, and RandomNameIdk will be moving on in the winner's bracket into the round of 16 weeks and avoid accuracy battle loss against Astrid Park. And what a great match, Feynazo.
Good game to both of them. Good game to random name I don't know and Astrid Park. Random name I don't know will be advancing to round of 16 and Astrid Park will be dropping down to round of 16 losers bracket. So well played to both of them.
Yep, I mean, really good matches from these 2 players. It's been a very exciting match, and if the seedings just got out in favor of the higher seed, RandomNameIdk will be facing against Ponamas. Technically, the winners between Ponamas and Wowie. So
Wowie.
Wowie.
Yeah, Wowie.
Wowie. Yeah. If the higher seed does move on, it's gonna be Ponamas, and Ponamas will be a rough battle because one of the best Thai players, and we'll see how he moves on next week. Good luck to Astrid Park as well in the losers bracket. It's not over for him just yet, and he still will be able to play on the round of 16 weekend. As we hear the TV being played.
You can just hear the opening of the tiebreaker.
I guess we'll be seeing a tiebreaker showcase. And yep, for the ones who are hoping for another next match, which is not a fake TV, actual match. Next match will be at 7 UTC tomorrow, with between Josh Eco and Razy. So a really high seed difference, even bigger than a lot more different, way bigger difference compared to this match. So maybe Razy can bring up some surprise here. But Josh Eco is a confident player and he gets really high accuracy, so much better for him. And after that, we have in 9 UTC, we do have Ping 7731 against Nahiru 2005. So 2 players with 4 numbers at the ending going up against each other, and that's a really close match because the seedings are way closer. And knowing these 2 players, I think that's actually going to be a really hype upcoming match. So stay tuned at 9 UTC and Ping versus Nahiru, as we'll be seeing our tiebreaker right here, Overflow, mapped by Sagastamax and Reynolds. And it's a map with a lot of weird snappings, which you're listening. You're able to listen here right here. And not only that, it's also completely misreadable slide velocities throughout those sessions. It's so hard to get a good accuracy on that part, as we see players from even extremely high seed players are failing playing the HD in that session. Players such as Crab Cow only getting an 800k on the map with Hidden. So we know this map is completely I won't say unplayable, but you need some practice to play this map with Hidden, and Hard Rock is way easier. So we'll be moving on to the tiebreaker.
We'll be seeing another one of this tiebreaker where it's just a gimmick map.
And we see Hidden.
Yeah, not a good choice. He was originally going to go Hidden easy, which is even worse, but I told him no.
Alright, so I guess we see a player putting on a challenge himself. Last time we have 2 players playing on Hidden on this time, which is via VIs. Crab Cow is via VIs, which is known as Farmer Brown nowadays.
Oh, it's not Fireflies?
Via VIs, it's Fire versus Ice.
Oh my god, I just realized that. No way! I thought it was Fireflies.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but every time I look at his name, I think it's Fire versus Ice. So I just say Fire VIs.
This makes a lot more sense.
But anyway, Crab Cow got a 833,000 points, and Farmer Brown, which is by VIs, get a B at 658,000 points. And already the first part of the map, and we see both players completely failing at the Ninja Spinner.
We can see why Hidden is a bad pick here for random name, I don't know.
Alright, Astrid Park is winning the extra tiebreaker battle. Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Because one guy puts on Hard Rock and the other puts on Hidden.
Actually, this is a best of 11. Astrid Park gets to pick again.
Alright, now the unplayable part.
Yep.
On Hidden.
Yeah, we can just see why this is not a good Hidden. Oh, random name, I don't know, it's just not trying anymore.
Alright, he passed that part. He passed the unplayable part. He decided to try again. Alright, that's a free 175,000 points in favor of Astrid Park after that unplayable part.
Oh, it looks like random name, I don't know, was actually typing in F9 when he was not playing. That's how you know Hidden is a bad pick. Just don't play Hidden in this map, like Crapcow said.
Yeah, Hard Rock on this one is also, I'll say, also quite difficult, but I mean nowhere near hidden. And we see Astrid actually single tapping, cross tapping this stream completely.
Random name, I don't know, is even struggling on the stream.
We do see Astrid decided to just said no patterning. I don't want to play patterning. And yeah, this slow part is also kind of rough for HD.
All of the parts are rough for hidden, man. Like there's no hard rock anti-mod here. It's all hidden anti-mod.
Technically, it's a bit of a hard rock anti-mod, but it's nothing compared to hidden.
Despite the tiebreaker, Astrid is holding a pretty good score. You know who practiced tiebreaker here.
Yeah.
Compared to last time.
He did miss on the ninja spinner though.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of expected. Sagasmat's ninja spinners are just on a different level, man.
Alright, last pack. This was actually quite difficult on the Power Rock, but Astrid Pack is reading them just fine. Looks like the 150 BPM really helped him. Like he is just cross tapping the entire map. He's just playing the map as a speed map, and I think that worked out so well for him that he's actually gonna get an extremely good score on this map. 985,000 points in this map. Okay, 984,000 points in this map with Hard Rock, basically only missing the stupid part, and that's crazy. That's a really good play from him. And RandomNameIdk basically getting the same score as Fire VIs, and we see the C, and the C is also not modded because I don't think anyone expected we would see a C here, but we see a C here.
Oh,
and...
I also didn't know that. I thought it was skinned. I thought the C rank was skinned.
I think someone did not mod the C skin. But...
Mushroom didn't make it. Anyways. That'll be Astrid Park's church point. Let's go Astrid Park to pick. I'm just kidding, guys. Good game to both of them. Good game to random name, I don't know. And Astrid Park, well played. And that'll be the last match of the day.
Yep. And again, Astrid Park will be dropping down the loser bracket, which I'm not too sure who he is gonna face. But RandomNameIdk will be moving on in the winners bracket and facing the winners between Panamas and Huawei. And again, mentioning one more time, next match is going to be in 7 UTC between Josh Eco and Ray Z. And after that, we'll be seeing Ping 70,731 against Nahil 2005 at 9 UTC tomorrow. And that's a really good match. I mean, we saw a tie there, right, Hazel?
Yep.
Yep, and it seems like, I mean, seeing a tie is always some fun deal. Like, really close matches, but it seems like one player just run out of steam in terms of nerfs. But yeah, very good match, and good game over to both of them. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow then. My name is Yonkin.
And I'm Finn Hazel. Thank you for watching today's match.